We back Canelo. Oops, I mean the WBC has again pushed back the Canelo Yildirim purse bid to give Canelo more time. Wow. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also, subscribe to my channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang, notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the super chats, channel donations, the Venmo donations, the Cash App, and the Patreon family. We working. Now, I opened up the Zelle. A lot of people said sign up for Zelle. So it's my email, directed by Ego, link in the description, or the spelling in the description. ESPN Plus, we'll get to that in a second, but let's get it. This is Mauricio Suleiman, verified page of the WBC, and oh, what a surprise. There's a picture of Canelo and Yildirim, and it says WBC super middleweight division status. Understanding the current situation of WBC franchise champion Saul Canelo Alvarez, the WBC, in good faith, they're saying, extends 15 days and for a final time the purse offer ceremony for the Alvarez-Yildirim fight for the vacant WBC super middleweight title. The WBC will inquire the definite status in this period and in order to make a final determination in ruling on the division. All right, so let me get you guys caught up to speed. And if you guys aren't, you should be caught up to speed. But this is for the newbies that are checking out my channel. You should be caught up to speed if you follow my channel for the latest and greatest. If not, let me help those people. Canelo Alvarez was trying to go after the WBC vacant belt that was vacated because David Benavidez, he fought, coming off a pandemic, he just fought against the Angulo dude and he couldn't make weight. So as a champion, he lost his belt. Couldn't make weight. At the time, Showtime probably wasn't thinking about this. They're just trying to make sure everyone passes their Rona tests and things like that. They have other things post-pandemic, or not even post, we're still in the pandemic, that they have to worry about. So they didn't have any kind of saunas. He couldn't make weight. All of a sudden, Canelo and the WBC, conspire to get Canelo an opportunity at the guy you see on screen, Avni Yildirim, who's coming off a loss in his last fight. And, it's not really a fight that was met with much favor. But since Canelo's the franchise champion, the WBC said that he could basically do whatever he wants. Like I said at the beginning, a lot of people, it's so obvious. It's not even like something that you can debate, that the WBC has showed favoritism and biases to certain people, including Canelo Alvarez, and that's why I said at the beginning, WBC, we back Canelo, we believe Canelo. Anything like that, they're siding with Canelo. They already had Canelo when he wasn't feeling them, and it's like they're trying to make sure that they do and bend at the wheel. Anything that goes on, they're trying to cater to Canelo basically to make sure this doesn't happen again, so they don't make him mad. So they said because he's the franchise champion, he basically, even though he was the franchise champion at 160 because he didn't fight Jermall Charlo, they said his franchise champion status gives him the right to have first dibs on this WBC belt, even though it's at 168, even though this guy is a former sparring partner of his, even though this guy's coming off of a loss. Now that I caught you guys up, Canelo is suing his promoter, Oscar De La Hoya, Golden Boy Promotions, and his platform, DAZN. And he's saying that they've defaulted on their contract, this, that, and the third. Things aren't where they need to be. They're trying to, dock his pay, whatever the case is. Right before that lawsuit was made official, the WBC had a vote, and it was like 75 people, 76 people, and then 75, all but one person voted against Canelo, getting this opportunity at Avni Yildirim. So out of allegedly 76 people, 75% or 75 people in the committee or whatever said that Canelo needs to get first dibs, and one person went against it, which it sounds fake, but whatever. Now everything I just read, the WBC is saying we're gonna give Canelo another extension for this purse bid because Canelo is holding up the process with his lawsuit. And this is foul. Hold on. Canelo WBC extension Yildirim. Let me see if I spelled this right. Let me see. Canelo's quest for WBC. WBC orders. So basically, I was seeing if I could find the article real quick, but I can't. But this will do. ESPN WBC orders Canelo versus Yildirim for a super. This is August 18th. Right now, as I'm recording this video, is October 7th. Yet and still, the Canelo Yildirim fight, even though they gave him the red carpet treatment and, you know, allowed for him to fight for the title if he wants, which his team put in a request, so you know they want to fight for that title, right? Now they're giving him another extension of 2 weeks and a day, you know, saying, oh, we understand his lawsuit. But the lawsuit, that's his business. Listen, that's like me having something personal, like in my personal life, I'm going through a breakup. So, you know, a store like Best Buy is going to change their hours for me. That's not how it would work. Business as usual. Best Buy got to open up when Best Buy got to open up. If it says 8 a.m., then they got to open up at 8 a.m. They're not going to cater to the, you know, a big spender. And because he doesn't wake up until 12, they're not going to open up the store till 12. You know what I'm saying? They're just breaking their back and doing a bit too much for certain fighters, in my opinion. Meanwhile, you got fighters like Franchon Cruz-Dezurn, and she had to wait a month of Sundays to get her belt back because Alejandra Jimenez failed a drug test, and they were trying to find some excuse to clear her name, and they couldn't. You know what I mean? And then now Canelo's doing the lawsuit. That's his business. That's what he want to do. You know, best of luck to him. We'll see what happens with that. But now the WBC is prolonging it instead of letting Avni Yildirim and David Benavidez fight for the title, Caleb Smith, who's the Diamond champion, fight for the title, or the next person on the, you know, the ranking. Canelo he's already high paid. He doesn't even need the title. You know, this is just disrespectful to boxing. The man's going on a private jet. Meanwhile, you got other fighters like Yildirim and the other guy that's ranked. Let me see, because I don't even know his name. Watch, I'm gonna show y'all. Super middleweight. You got people like that who actually need to be fighting for these titles, and that would be a big, you know, a big thing for them to. Hold on, what is that? They're trying to hack it to the mainframe. Here it is. All right. Super middle. Okay, so the belt is now vacant, as you guys see on the screen. They have David Benavidez ranked number 1. They had somebody else, Yildirim. Oh, and this dude. Is this old? I don't know. I guess they changed their rankings. I don't know. They don't have a date. Anyway, it don't matter, bro. The bottom line, the point remains. They had Avni Yildirim. Now Benavidez is ranked number 1. And this number 6 dude, he was the one that was ranked number 2. Now he's pushed back to number 6. But the point being is Canelo is highly paid. He's already a popular fighter. He's already achieved titles in multiple weight classes, right? These other dudes are still trying to earn their keep, and they need those trinkets and titles and stuff to help sell. And then it's disrespectful. The WBC is basically holding Canelo's spot in line and giving him extensions and stuff, and he shouldn't even really be fighting for the title. The only reason he's fighting for the title is because you made him the franchise champion. And this man's on a private jet. Meanwhile, these other guys, David Benavidez, Avni Yildirim, David Lemieux, Anthony Durrell, Danny Jacobs, Aziz Beck, right? Vladimir, these Fedor dudes, John Wright, these guys are actually hustling and busting to try to move up the rankings, and they could actually use the title, you know, the vacant title. So they should really be fighting for the vacant title, not Canelo Alvarez. But we back Canelo, aka the WBC. You know, they're doing anything to cater to Canelo. They feel like he's the cash cow. I seen the WBC did a recent interview and they said something like, we need Canelo to fight. You know, I want to see the same, like when Lomachenko, how come we don't have a black franchise champion? But Lomachenko and Canelo are franchise champions. Simple question. How come? Deontay Wilder was, up until recently, he was a long-standing champion. From like 2016, whenever he fought. Let me see. I'll pull it up right now. We ain't playing no games. Okay. He fought Bermain Stavern, and that was in 2015. So January, the year Mayweather fought Pacquiao, which was several years ago, 5 years ago, up until February. So all these fights up until February, he remained with that title until this Fury fight. You never made Wilder the franchise champion. Gary Russell, let's check out my man Gary Russell, another black fighter, right? Gary Russell is hold on. Okay. He beat Johnny Gonzalez in 2015. So the same year. And he been a WBC champion ever since that. So Wilder and Gary Russell have been champions since 2015. Yet they were never franchise champions. But when it comes to Canelo, the WBC is doing anything to give Canelo more time. Alejandro Jimenez failed a drug test. They're prolonging it instead of just doing what's right and giving Franchon Cruz her belt back when the WBA did it. This is just a bad look. WBC, aka We Back Canelo. You know, now they have him fighting for a belt. He's trying to sue, so we don't even know how long this is going to last. But they're trying to give Canelo every benefit of the doubt. Just let the next people in line at super middleweight. He's doing lawsuits and stuff. You know, why can't the next people who are ranked in the super middleweight division, or the diamond champion like Caleb Smith or anybody, why can't none of these dudes fight? Why are you just holding up the whole process for Canelo, right? Just like Ryan Garcia. They said Ryan Garcia was a fight that was signed. WBC, Ryan Garcia, Luke Campbell. They said this was ordered, right? This was way back. Look at the date. And you keep seeing the WBC, bro. They're hurting their own organization by these biased rules and catering to Golden Boy and stuff like that. Rules are rules. If you got rules in place, then you got to follow them. Look, WBC orders Ryan Garcia, Luke Campbell with the winner to face Devin Haney. This was July 2nd. Still ain't been announced. The whole Ryan Garcia fight still ain't been announced. What gives? So let me get this straight. Ryan Garcia, Luke Campbell was ordered over months ago. You know what I mean? And Ryan Garcia, look, a couple of days ago, Ryan Garcia was begging for a fight date, saying I can't keep waiting. I want my fight date. Please let me fight. Look. Here's my video right there. Look, Ryan Garcia, I said, is he going to end up suing? I just want a fight date. Man, this is a terrible look, bro. Here's the video. My fight with Luke Campbell is huge, but I can't get a date. Boom. So you're holding up the process because Ryan Garcia, Luke Campbell, you know, presumably Canelo's lawsuit is holding up everything with DAZN and Golden Boy and everything in between, you know. But it's not right to have processes and due processes that are all stalled out because of Canelo Alvarez and Canelo's lawsuit and because you're trying to help Golden Boy. There's fighters waiting. You know, it's already been a rough year with the pandemic and everything. And you got all these guys in the queue and you doing all this so Canelo can fight for the title. This is absurd from the WBC. Let me know what you guys think. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. We working. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more sports. Get unlimited access to premium content with an ESPN Plus subscription. ESPN Plus offers a variety of content, including specials, behind the scenes, docuseries like Bruce Lee's Be Water, and much more. With an ESPN Plus subscription, you get access to a ton of classic archive fights and replays from boxing and the UFC. Big names like, "Hi, I'm Mike Tyson. Come and watch my fight." Floyd Mayweather, "Easy work. I'm rich." And Manny Pacquiao, "Yes, it's up to my promoter." just to name a few. If that's not enough, you could get the ESPN bundle, which includes ESPN Plus, Hulu, and Disney Plus. All 3 apps, one low price. You don't want to miss out. Make sure you guys click that link in the description box of all of my videos. Ego, signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.